Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Views for Build. In this episode, we're gonna finish working on the paint booth. I got Jeff with me, I got Adrian with me in anticipation for the 300K celebration, and it's also St. Patrick's Day. So we're gonna work in here, and then we're gonna go have some fun. Stay tuned. All right, I got some supplies that I didn't have yesterday to run our wiring. So now we're gonna go ahead and mount the side lights. Jeff and I are gonna mount the lights on this wall over here. We're gonna do 1, 2 there, and 1 here, and 1 vertical, 1 there. We got lights all the way around. It's looking good. It's very well lit in here. I'm very happy with that. Next thing that we're gonna do, Adrian's gonna do some shop vacuuming. Jeff and I are gonna get on some engineering things and figure out how we're gonna build filter boxes around both of these fans and try and get them up there. That'll be interesting. Time. We're counting our sub count. What are we at, Adrian? 297.7?
There's not a point. 297.708.
Yeah, there we go. We're getting there, guys, and we've got these 2 fans. So what we did was we went ahead and I took 2 pieces of angle iron from the shop and welded them to the bottoms of these. So these 2 things are perfectly attached and cannot move away from each other, anything like that. From there, we're gonna screw in 2x4 on the bottom, and we're building the air filter frame now. So we're gonna screw in that 2x4 on the bottom, build up and build a square. And then right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a piece of that plywood, not that one though, the more condensed one, that stuff. We're gonna trace around those things and cut 2 perfect circles for the air to flow through, and we'll put our filter on the backside so it's sucking through. We got our framing around our fans done, so we're gonna add a little bit of ducting tape around the back side of that to help the air not to go out. Now the next thing that we gotta do is build the box to hold the filter. So you can see that chicken wire. This is the sucking side, so it's gonna suck down. So we're gonna build off of this. The filter is 2.5 inches thick. It's really, really thick fiberglass stuff. So we're gonna build a frame that can come on and off of this onto there. And then Jeff is looking at our hole up there now and measuring everything out, making sure we're still good for where it's gonna land, which it is. We're gonna have to widen the hole up there, and then we'll get it up there. We got 1 box done. Now what do you think the odds of me being able to lift that up that ladder and up to there are? I'd say probably not great, but the way that this thing is constructed is, how do I explain this? The filter goes in between the 2 things of chicken wire. This, we're gonna seal up this edge eventually, and it screws down. So when you need to change out the filter, you unscrew those brackets down there and it comes off the face of this thing. You've put more filter padding in there, then you put it down. Obviously the chicken wire holds it all in place. Screw it back together, and then and all that will have to be done while you're up there on a ladder, but it won't be that bad. That's why I bought a ladder. So now I'm gonna try and lug this thing up the ladder and do a first installation into the thing. We don't have the filter in here now because I accidentally left it at home. Bummer, I know. But let's get it up there.
This
ladder has a 250-pound capacity.
Oh, wait, that doesn't add up. You plus that is more than 250 pounds.
I've been dieting. How heavy is it?
You're fucked. Man, dude, this is like...
There's no way it's going up?
I mean, this is a good way to get someone hurt.
Should we take the part off? The facial part?
If you fall and die and hurt yourself, then we're not going to get burgers here. I'm going to have to go deal with the fucking hospital. Yeah. That motion you're doing? No fucking way. How you know what? Hey Chris, come down here. You hold it.
I think I got an idea. All right, Jeff, let me give it a shot. Because it needs to go up, 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 like this. So it's like you're climbing the ladder with this on your side. This next step.
What happens to that? Oh my god!
You just simply build a fan box.
Jesus Christ. I don't think so, man. I just don't want to see you.
Okie dokie, moving on.
That fit? Yeah, there's a couple.
No.
Ew.
Well, as you saw, we ran into one really ridiculous problem. The structure we built didn't fit up there. That's half Jeff's measuring fault, half my fault too, I guess. We really need to go celebrate St. Paddy's Day. We gotta be well and drinking by the time we hit 300K. We're at 298,442. Thanks to whoever was 442. So I figured, why not just go down a little bit in between the studs, move it so it's horizontal, cut another hole in the wall, and just get after it. I never liked this wall anyways. It's kind of an ugly wall. How much is that gonna lower the value of my home?
$5. You might increase the value.
I'm going for it. I'm gonna make a hole right there. We ran into another problem. If we go from up there, start working our way down, then the lower fan is like right about here, which is, I don't know, about head level. And that's just gonna blast straight at our paint, and I don't want the fresh air coming straight at our paint. So, given that it's St. Paddy's Day, these boys deserve a lot of drinks and a lot of food. We're starving, it's like 6 o'clock already. We're just gonna stop. My thought right now is to take out the top of this beam. I know beams are important, studs are important, but that's supported right there and right there. I'm thinking we cut that out and mount them up there, but that's still not very high up. That's probably 6.5 feet up. I don't know if that's an okay spot for an inlet vent or not. But I do know a lot of you guys out there are professional painters and are a lot better at stuff like this than us. So, let me know your point of view. Should I notch that thing out 3 inches and stay with it way up there? I mean, that seemed like a good idea. I could notch this beam, but who knows what that does. I could work up there and try and move that conduit and get that up a little bit higher. I could cut that out there, or we could go horizontally there. I leave this one up to you guys. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna work on car stuff tomorrow, because this is, yeah. Let's go get some beer.
All right.
First step on the St. Paddy's Day pub crawl. Local McGuffey's Pub. All right, cheers, boys. First Guinness of the night. Woo. McGuffey's was interesting as always, so we got out of there as soon as possible, and we're going to Topgolf. We're gonna do a little golfing. So the guys decided that we shall do a bet on when the channel will hit 300K. If the channel hits 300K today.
That's also the
okay, so we're all gonna pick a time. Jeff, you got a time?
Yeah.
When do you think it's gonna happen?
10:49.
Adrian, what's your time?
10:48.
Oh,
10:48?
Bryce
I'm going
is right.
11:55. That's my game plan. 11:55, 5 minutes before midnight. Let's hit it.
All
right. Topgolf was a bust. So we're downtown, Ubering around. Let's finally get a drink. We finally got a couple drinks and we got a Chelsea. Chelsea was bartending for a little bit. That was fun. So we all picked a time that we're guessing that we're gonna hit 300,000 subs. We're at 299,000 even right now. When do you think it's gonna happen? It's oh, we can walk. It's, my watch is off. I don't know. I got it.
What time is it?
It's 9:03.
Okay.
I need to refresh that. That's not right.
11:25.
That's a good guess. Okay.
What'd you say?
She said 11:25.
Okay.
So I'm at 11:55. She's at 11:25. You guys are at 10 things.
I'm at 10:38. Just at 10:39.
299,056.
All right. Wouldn't be B's for Beer Me Night if we didn't stop at a place to get a beer on the way to the place to get a beer. And they have slam poetry tonight. All right, somebody get up the live counter. Oh, yeah! over there.
That's what you get.
Down a little bit. Okay, right? Up, open a little bit more. There we go. You guys lost. You are.
We lost. Whatever. We believe in the people, and the people let me know.
So we've been waiting here, waiting for our Uber, and people are driving over this thing like crazy. We're gonna keep filming and see if anybody runs over it.
They're like, you can tell when they're not.
All right. Oh, right on. Literally the first person that turned left hit it. Heading to the last stop, 30 minutes till midnight. After waiting like an hour, nah, it wasn't really an hour. After waiting like 30 minutes, we're here. George's.
Our safe spot.
Our safe space. Biggest rebel we trust? We might make it. We got 15 minutes.
Let's get it.
Sign of the devil.
All right, guys. I hate to break it to you. It's not gonna happen.
Hey, it's close.
It's not 300K on Paddy's Day. But I have a feeling we'll still be drinking when it happens.
What was the best part about tonight?
People showing up and happy. So it didn't happen on Paddy's Day, but I came home, I went to sleep, and I woke up, and we hit 300K. Thank you guys all so much for all the subs and all the support. I cannot tell you how much it means to me. It wasn't exactly technically on St. Paddy's Day, but it's still on St. Paddy's Day night. My ears are still ringing from that crazy tent situation, so that's awesome. That's awesome. 300K. What a milestone. What a milestone. I can't wait for 400K, and then 500K, I'll get a plaque. I mean, I won't get a plaque because they don't make one. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. We came up with another idea for the ventilation is what if we punched a hole in the back wall so it ran straight through the shop. So we do back wall out through the front door. That's another idea as well, and that's what the guys think is really smart. So I don't know, I'm gonna think about that. But tomorrow, I really just want to work on, I feel like working on the car. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna spend a day at least working on the car before we return to any paint booth shenanigans. I don't like leaving things unfinished, and we didn't finish today. And that's irking me. Anyways, I need to go to sleep. It's 4 a.m. It's 4 a.m. guys. Thank you so much for the support. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for everything. Thanks for just thanks for watching. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the hell out of you guys. And I will wake up bright and early, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.
Come